But most people who I have asked in person, not on camera, if they regret listing and becoming a public company, say they do.
I don't.
9 out of 10.
I absolutely don't.
But why do you inherently think listing a company is good? Is access to capital cheaper?
See, from our case, I think I really thought two things. Having run this business for a really long time, 2 decades, at a time when gaming didn't exist in India, I really felt at that point of time that one, by going public as India's first gaming company, we could really plant a flag that India is opening up.
Is it good PR?
Very good PR. I mean, if things are going well. And for us,
Are any of your shareholders also your clients? Is there a significant overlap?
No. In terms of end players, they would be, but we don't market or cross-market to them. I mean, we don't cross-market our equity to our players. So it's difficult to extrapolate that or figure out the exact data, but there would be.
What is it? When you list a company,
Yeah.
is it because you're able to get money cheaply and faster and easily?
Yeah.
Is it that you're doing a marketing exercise?
Yeah.
I'm assuming when you go from pre-public to public, you spend as much as best case 1.5%, 2%, worst case 4-5% in the bankers you bring in, the consultants you bring in, the accounting fees, all of that put together. So if somebody is spending that much money, what is the true incentive? If you're saying PR, your shareholders are not really your clients, if it's not capital, then what is it?
No, I think in the last 3, 4, 5 years, as Nazara went public, our brand visibility and company's credibility significantly increased.
Credibility to who? To your customers?
To a variety of stakeholders. I would say when I say customers are end gamers, I think maybe not so much to them. But even partners like Sean and Krafton and global players like that, when they're coming into India and wanting to partner, I think today Nazara is clearly one company that they're very happy to talk to and partner. And maybe Sean, you can agree or not agree with me.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I mean, being listed give a lot of good publicity, and then like feeling of trustworthy to especially the companies outside India, which might not have a very good visibility and understanding about the backgrounds of the company. Actually, I felt the same when Krafton got listed, maybe around similar timing.
Yeah.
How big is Krafton? I know Nazara is 5,000 crores.
Yeah. Our market cap is around 9 billion, 10 billion US dollar now.
Yeah. So that's one reason. I think there are many other related reasons as well. I also felt one of the reasons for a lot of private companies, like I was a VC-backed company for many, many years. And there are a lot of commitments, SHA terms, preferences that you give to the investors. In my case, I was very lucky. I had Westbridge Capital, which you would know in Bangalore, Sandeep Singhal, who invested in me from 2015 all the way till 2018, 2019.
You also had Rakesh Jhunjhunwala for it.
Yeah, of course. Rakeshji invested in 2018, much later.
Right.
But
are you saying VCs are the bigger demon in the room than public market retail clients?
No, I'm saying as an entrepreneur, you know that there are a lot of terms you have signed on, which you don't necessarily like. Again, I want to clarify with me, my relation with Westbridge or Sandeep Singhal was fantastic. They were always very patient and in 15 years, we never picked up the agreement and looked at it. But psychologically, once you go public, all these rights fall away, right? Because everybody has equal rights. And I'm as answerable to one single shareholder having one single share as I am to you, right? It's a kind of an empowering feeling, is what I feel. And I think honestly, I'm enjoying it. It has its own challenges. For example, quarterly pressures, every quarter results. I think the compliances take care of themselves after a point, right? The hygiene happens. That's not so much of an issue. But it's also how you approach it. Like I have tried in the last 3 years as a listed company, and that's what I've been sharing with a lot of entrepreneurs who list. It's not easy to walk the talk, but you have to do the right thing, what you genuinely believe is right versus trying to deliver the next quarter's result, even at sometimes if that is a short-term pain. Second is you have to try and be as transparent and disclose as much as you want. So if a shareholder wants to call you and ask what you had for breakfast this morning, you should be ready to say.
I'll say this about Nitish. If I were to categorize him with a word cloud as a human being, I would say conservative. I'm not going to praise him because he's sitting in front of me.
Sure.
I would say conservative. Last person I would assume will ever do anything reckless. I would also say very diligent, detail-oriented, and believes in long-term relationships. We live in a world where things go up and down so quickly. So the big thing about Nitish is, 10, 20, 30 years from now, he'll still be here. He might not be growing the fastest, but he will be doing the right thing slowly in the background, which strangely enough is a really rare thing, not just here, but everywhere in the world today.
You learn from your lessons, right? When I started, I was like 17, 18, right in the start of the dot-com boom in 99 and the crash in 2000, right? So I learned my lessons very quickly then. And I think the conservatism comes a bit from there, which is a good thing and a bad thing, right? Because it has its own handicap also. But it allows you to live to fight another day and
Correct.
sustain,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
Even my industry is like that, stock markets.
Yeah.
It's all about living to fight another day.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Kamath. I'd love to know what you thought of the episode. Comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.